patrons, thanks for joining me for your weekend forecast for August 5th through the 7th. And hi, everybody else who's getting the patron forecast this week, because I'm headed out of town actually later on today, and I will be gone next week. So this will be the last forecast for everybody until I get back for the work week forecast, not next week, but the week after. That'll be the August 15th will be the next forecast. Patrons will get a text forecast next Wednesday by email instead of your normal video forecast. I really don't have great internet where I am, and it's going to be kind of impossible to do any kind of video forecast. So next week you will get a text forecast. Everybody else, you're just going to have to wait, pay attention, make sure it looks like the weather doesn't look like anything too exciting. No tropical developments happening currently. So it's really just making sure that if you hear of any thunderstorms out there, you make sure you find some shelter. But otherwise, we're looking at pretty normal summer conditions here. It's definitely going to be hot. It's definitely going to feel like summer. So here's what's going on radar now. What you can see here, first of all, is pretty nice out there today, not too humid. Dew points, I got dew points up here on the map, a lot of upper 50s to around 60. That's just enough humidity where you can feel a touch of humidity, but for August, it's not too bad. But we have this warm front that's headed in our direction that's going to move through, and then we're going to be into some of this stuff here. Here we've got lots of mid to upper 70s dew points. Now, our dew points will not get that bad, but this warm front, even though it's pretty warm now, means business, and it is going to move in some real hot weather. Particularly tomorrow's probably actually going to be the hottest air temperature-wise day. But then we have, and then this front will sort of move through and kind of die on top of us a little bit. It's actually not going to really bring much in the way of showers with it tomorrow. Most of this action that's happening here is actually going to die out as the front sort of dies, but it will take the edge off of the heat for Friday and Saturday. And the edge off the humidity, but it'll still be warm. But tomorrow we're looking at 90s for a lot of areas, particularly southern. Vermont would be looking at 90s. Hot day tomorrow. Friday and Saturday, not quite as hot. We're going to show you that, but we're still going to be in the 80s and humidity levels will be rising. Sunday looks pretty nasty with temperatures approaching 90 degrees and some dew points that look real high. So not a great day in terms of the muggy and kind of oppressive feel on Sunday, but otherwise, not a ton of rain. There will be a chance for some showers and thunderstorms each day as this front, once it dies out, is going to sort of be here as a bit of a triggering mechanism. And also, we're just going to have a high-pressure system offshore that's going to kind of keep that moisture headed in our direction. So afternoon pop-up showers and thunderstorms are a possibility. Most of us won't see any, but they're in the forecast all weekend because they are definitely a possibility. Okay. Let's take a look. Right now, this front looks impressive. You're like, ooh, we're going to get a big round of thunderstorms coming through like tomorrow afternoon or something like that. But like I said, this system actually, the front's going to kind of move through, and then this system, the warm front, and then this system is going to mostly die out. At least that's what the models want to do. Most of the energy sinks south with it, and it doesn't actually make it through. It kind of just stalls and ends and dies. And so we're going to see, we could see a pop-up shower or thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon, but it'll just sort of be a trigger mechanism for the rest of the weekend for what's going on. In terms of your overall weather pattern, by Saturday, and this is sort of the setup for most of the weekend until Sunday, we do start to have a front approach us with a little bit more of a triggering mechanism for Sunday afternoon storms. But Saturday, we're looking at high pressure off the coast. This is sort of typical hot summer weather, Bermuda high pressure system here, pumping warm, moist air up and around to the clockwise around the high pressure system, and that's moving those high temperatures and humidity in our area. And like I said, with that front that's basically died on top of us, it will provide just enough trigger that we'll see pop-up showers and storms with that, along with the surface humidity and heat. Will give us just enough energy. I don't think those storms will be strong to severe. Sunday, we'll have to keep an eye on. Possibly on Sunday, they could be a little stronger. But for the most part, they're just going to be a little bit of lightning and a heavy burst of rain. Might last 10, 15 minutes and then be done. They'll be more likely in the higher elevations as a little bit of wind over the mountains can provide a little extra triggering mechanism. But again, nothing to cancel any plans about or anything like that. But they will be around all weekend. So let's take a look at that forecast, and it kind of shows you what is going on. So Friday, I put afternoon storms in every day. I don't want you, again, don't think that this means it's going to be a washout. It just means that there is a chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. Friday, we're looking at high of about 86 degrees on average across southern Vermont. We'll make a run at 90 all 3 days for valley locations, Bennington, Brattleboro, Manchester, Springfield, areas like that. Make a run at 90 degrees each day. Higher elevations, mid-80s. Humidity levels, not too bad on Friday. You'll feel a little bit of humidity out there, but not too bad. We cool off somewhat overnight, but with the sticky air, we don't cool off a lot. We're in the mid-60s overnight. Saturday, Again, about the same as Friday, except a little more humidity on Saturday. Overnight Saturday into Sunday, this is where the real soup is kind of getting on top of us. Temperatures struggle to fall below 70, except for in the higher elevations where we will fall in the upper 60s. It's going to be a rough sleeping night on Saturday. Hopefully you got air conditioning. Sunday, pretty nice on Sunday. Pretty hot on Sunday, I should say. Temperatures approaching 90, low 90s for the valley locations. Humidity levels, dew points approaching 70, some even in the low 70s. That'll put heat indexes in the valleys up in the mid to upper 90s, low to mid 90s for a lot of higher elevations. So it's kind of a warm day. And then overnight on Sunday into Monday, we don't really fall back that much. We're in the upper 60s overnight. Looks like we'll have one more oppressive day on Monday before we do get a round of front to move through Monday overnight into Tuesday morning. That should really clear out the heat and humidity and give us a good stretch of weather for the second half of next week. So that's what we're hoping for as we go forward. Let's take a look at those highlights. Chances for storms each day. Those are low chances, probably not more than a 10 to 15% chance in any one location that you see a storm each day, but a few of them will be around. Warm and humid weather each day. Stronger storms probably on Sunday. And again, I don't think they'll be severe, but they could be a little stronger and a little more numerous on Sunday. Warmest day will be Sunday, and the heat breaks on Tuesday. So that's what you're looking for your work weekend or weekend forecast. Like I said, I will be gone next week, so you won't see a forecast from me. I am sort of available if you message me if something exciting happens. Last year when I was on in the same location, the tropical storm / hurricane sort of made a run at us, and I definitely did a text update at one point just because it started to look like the weather was going to get interesting. It'll take something like that for you to hear from me over the next week. So otherwise, thanks for supporting the channel. And if you're interested in getting these Wednesday forecasts for the weekend, that's what my patrons get each week, and so you can check out my Patreon page and see some of the benefits that you get for that. Otherwise, we'll see you, like I said, on August 15th with a look at your work week forecast for that week.